Good morning, this is Giuseppe Basile. I'm the analyst and trader. You can find at the blog FibonacciStalking.com. I post regularly on Twitter using the @FibStalker nickname. Excuse me. Today is Monday, May the 27th, 2013, and this is a long-term review for the EURFX continuous contract. What you see on the screen is the weekly chart. That's the main instrument I trade, and today I want to make a complete review of this pair, starting from the weekly chart and going down to the daily and down to the 20-40 minutes chart. So those who follow me know that I like to trace this large retracement that gives me an idea from the lows in 2001 to the highs in 2008. That gives us a long-term level of support, and that is the 121.40 area. As we can see, it held price twice in 2010 and again in July 2012. Very significantly, at this level. At this area, the 121.40 50 area, the last July 2012, we had long participation that was enough to break the sequence of measure move lower, and that was, as we can see here, this measure move with a resistance 135, which brought price into the 123, and again the next measure move of the sequence failed, as you can see here, and it failed somewhere in the last mid of September last year, and as that happened, we started a move higher. At the moment we have, and we will review the move higher here, the moves higher into the February top on the daily chart. What is important to notice here is that we have two opposite measured move. There are bears which are selling the 135.30 area here, and there are bulls who are actually buying the 127, as we can see here, and none of them was able to make it so far, and a confirmation of the shorts would come below 127.14 here, while shorts kept trading here. As we can see, the 132.40 area here was respected. So there is it looks like there is a persistence of shorts here. However, without breaking the 127.14, we cannot say that short will have won until we move lower. So at the moment, the euro is in this box play between the 129 area and the 132.40 area here. So let's move to the daily chart to show the sequence of measured moves. From November lows here, we had a traditional which hit target, and then again it came back, and it traded the 130.14 area. That was the 130 area in the previous contract, and as we can see, the price went into the 134.80 area, and then again into this second target, 137.20. And as we can see, the second target also saw a profit taking, and that was the high in February. Market anticipated the fact that Draghi would then reduce the interest rate in the euro area, but we didn't know this. But as you can see, someone knew this, and prices are moving lower. We could actually anticipate this move when we saw that the next measure move higher failed, and that happened when price came below this 134.84 level. few pips below, and then we had the start of the new sequence of measure move lower, and as we can see, it traded nicely in the 136 area. So the support for this move, and I would say also the profit taking was at this level of support, which I mentioned before on the weekly chart, and that's the 129.10. Now, as we can see, price was not able to fail and move below this 127.14, pierce this level on the downside. It means that there is still interest on the long side, and as we can see, this interest is showing up as well in the last week. I was anticipating a continuation lower here after a retracement, and the main reason for this is because we had this participation on the downside in the 132.40, which would be the next logical sequence lower in this if this move was to continue lower. But as we can see here, we're still getting participation on the long side, and this is for me, as I said before, a box play between the 129.10 and the 132.41. Now, in the last week, what we got participation on the short side from a level trades from these highs, the last highs to lows. As you can see, price reacted to this 129, actually 130 level here. However, as price came down again, we saw renewed participation on the long side here. So at the moment, what I anticipate is a continuation higher, and I'll show you that at the moment the price is trading in extensions on the 4-hour charts. So what I anticipate here is a continuation higher. We will not be able to tell where price is going until, as I said, one of these two major levels will actually be pierced. On the downside, there will be the 127.17, bringing price into the 125.20, and on the upside it would be the 133.57. However, that's not a problem, because when price will resolve this lateral movement here, we will have either a continuation higher into the 141 or a continuation lower into the 121.50, and then if the short started in February is real, price could go down into the 114 level for the euro. That seems a bit too much, considering also the continued Fed quantitative easing, buying back bonds. But price is king, so price will tell, and at the moment there is no need to anticipate a move. We will see what we can get. Another level to watch, besides this level that was tested twice already, and we don't know if it's going to hold, is the other level to watch is going to be 130.20, which I've mentioned already. And if price gets above this 130.77, then we could see this 132.40 retested again. So at the moment, as price did not continue its move lower into the 127.14, we could anticipate a break of the 130.77 and even a move into the 132.40 again after a retracement. So at the moment, price is uncertain. So if you're a swing trader, like me, I would be very careful or try to stay away. For sure, if the 130.77 is pierced on the upside, then the 132.40 could be retested as well. So let's move to the 240 minutes, the 4-hour chart, and here we can see clearly the resistance that was identified by tracing highs to lows. So that's a traditional, and we had this participation on the downside here, but nevertheless price went higher again, and that happened when price and that happened because price is in that 129, 128 area of support, larger support here. Now, if we look at the 4-hour chart, we can see price moving in extensions here. The first extension was from highs to highs, and we had participation in the 129.10 area here, and price went, of course, into the 129.80 level area of first target here, and then price came back. So our rules say that we trace again from the low to high here, and as we can see, this second target was respected so far. Price never went below 129.10. So this new setup is still on, and it would bring price through this 130 and into the 130.25-20 area if it is respected, and it could also move higher. Notice that the 130.20 area lines up with this other level of resistance that we showed before, the 130.20 area. So depending on how price behaves around this 130.20, if we get there, we will tell whether there will be a new move, a renewed move lower here, and our price, our failure of the long trend on the 4-hour chart would come with price below the 129.20. So I hope this is helpful for your trading. Again, this is a box play between 130.20 and 129.10, and above 130.77 the 132.40 level could be retested. Thank you very much for your attention. I wish you a very good evening, and thank you. See you soon. Bye bye.